Hello my creative friends. Today we're going to be making this card. Earlier in the month I showed this card on my blog and I wanted to show you how to make this fun little detail on the front of the card using baker's twine. So I decided to make another card. This one uses some of the new fun paper in the 2012. I can't believe it's 2012. Occasions Mini Catalog. If you don't have one yet and you would like one, just contact me if you don't have a demonstrator and I'll send you one out. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to move this out of the way. Now we're going to do our image. In the first card that I made, Sending You Love, I used this image from Easy Events. But today I'm going to use the thank you. And it comes in 2 DVD cases, but I just combined mine into one to save space in my stamp room. Okay, so mount it on your clear block. This is clear block C. And take out whatever color ink you want to use. I'm using Wild Wasabi for this one. Get it as straight as you can. Press. There you go. Okay. And it's always wise to close your ink pad when you're done and clean your stamp. It's just a nice habit to get into, to clean your stamp when you're done and put it away so you don't lose it. It's very important though to close up your ink pad so you don't get ink all over your project. So the next thing we do is color, and I wanted just a little bit lighter than, you could color it with a marker, but I wanted a little bit lighter for my leaves. So what I'm doing is I'm pressing in the center of the ink pad and then push it open, and you'll see there's some ink in the lid. I'm just going to use a blender pen and pick up that ink and color in my leaves. All you do when you're ready to change colors is you just rub it off on a piece of scratch paper till it's clear, and then you can pick up the next color. So our next color is Wisteria Wonder. Those of you that know me know I love purple and lilac and pink and glitter. Okay, again, I need to get a little bit of ink in the lid, so just press it together, open it up, and I'm using this blender pen to pick up some ink off of the lid and just start coloring it in. Little piece of Whisper white cardstock is 1 3/4 inches by 2 inches. If you wanted to use a bigger image, all you have to do is cut your Whisper white paper down to size. You can either stamp first or kind of measure it and cut out your Whisper white and then stamp. Then you're going to mat it with a piece of cardstock. I'm using Wisteria Wonder. That is 1/8 of an inch bigger. So this is 1 7/8 by 2 1/8. Then I'm going to mat it with another piece of Whisper white. Again, 1/8 of an inch, sorry, 1/8 of an inch bigger. And that is 2 by 2 1/4. And then for the last piece, I went 3/8 of an inch bigger, so that the baker's twine can really show on the edge. Okay, so to adhere it, let's just adhere these together to begin with. Next part is to use, I think this is called the ticket corner punch or the corner ticket punch. And I purchased this just so I could make this this mat with a baker's twine. So you put the piece of cardstock all the way in. It has these little ridges for it to catch on. Fun. Now I just made this up. There could be an easier way, a better way, but this is how I do it. Oh my goodness, I have to show this to you. I don't know if the colors will pick up on here, but again, in the 2012 Occasions mini catalog, they came out, Stampin' Up! Came out with more colors of the baker's twine. So I'm just gonna play a little bit and see if I like this one. I think with the light it might be, oh, that's pretty too. Okay, so I think I used the white baker's twine with the first one and the second one, but I think I'm going to try it with this one here. So, alright, to add the baker's twine, I am going to just run a little bit of snail adhesive. You can run adhesive in all four corners, or you can use some Scotch tape. I find this works well. Okay, so there you see, it's just stuck on there. Turn it over so you can see. I run it along one of the edges, and then I'm running it along the back side, across the top, see? And then I'll turn it and run it along the other edge. And then I'm going to turn it upside down so you can see what I'm actually doing. I'm going to go across the back side so that when I flip it to the front, I can go across the bottom there. And then I'll flip it over so you can see again. I'm going to go across the page to where I started, and then cover this last edge. And you can kind of play with it and move them around a little bit. Let me just snip this off. Again, you can run more snail adhesive to hold it in place, which is what I think I'm going to do. You can also just use your regular Scotch tape and do it that way. Okay, so there we go. You can fiddle with it if it's not straight. I think there's something about being on camera that makes this not work the way it's worked the last 3 times. But there you go. It's so quick and so easy. It's such a fun detail. Okay, add this to the front. Now comes the truly difficult part, making decisions. There's so many good things out there to different papers and colors to choose from. I find that really is the hard part for me, deciding where to go. So on my last card, let me show it to you again. Okay, I used, let's see, I think it's called the Sweet Shop Designer Series paper. Yeah, Sweet Shop. And it actually shows you the colors that are in it. And I layered one of these pieces with this piece. But you can see they're double-sided, so you could do this with this, or you could do this with this, or this with this. I used the Wisteria Wonder ruffled ribbon. Love it! But this time I'm actually going to use, let's play with it. Do I like it better like that? Oh, I think it might have more pop if I leave the white. Okay, so I'm going to do the white. And tie a bow around the top. Okay, I am going to add dimensionals to the back. Just kind of in all four corners, and you can put it over those edges of baker's twine to make sure that it doesn't peel off. Set this aside. Let me just run some tape. I don't know if you can see. There's actually texture, so the front part pops up, and there's two different colors on the back. It's really pretty in person, but it probably doesn't show up from here on the camera. And line it up, I don't know, 1/2 inch from the side. Push down so it sticks. Take off these little tabs. Decide where you want it to go. I just eyeball. If you're a perfectionist, you can always measure. I have no problem with that. And there you go. Very easy. Little thank you card using the Easy Events and Baker's Twine. So, which one do you like better? Maybe I'll send one to you. And my original, Sending You Love. Tell me which one is your favorite in the comments section, and I will choose a winner and send it to you. Okay, let me add the dazzling details. Hope your day is blessed with creativity and you spend some time making something. I know it always brightens my day. Hopefully it'll brighten yours. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Bye.